Hi guys, these are 5 things that helped me start out as a digital marketer before I got a job. So the first thing I did is I found online forums. In online forums like Black Hat World, you find people who are sharing case studies of projects they're starting out, and then they allow people to follow along. So every week the person would update us and then show us how they're creating the site, how they did the research, what tools they're using, and then how they're monetizing the site, and then publish follow-alongs each week. And then this would go on for months until the site was making a lot of money or it failed and they tried something else. You can find many online forums such as Black Hat World where people share follow-alongs. The second thing that helped me was finding blogs in the online making money online space that used to share income statements and they used to post case studies. These are websites such as Niche Pursuits, Pat Flynn from Smart Passive Income. So what these websites used to do is they used to start projects and they used to show you exactly what the forum guys were doing, but in blog format. So they'd blog each week and show you what they were using, what tools they were using, how they were building, the progress each month. And then sometimes they would hide the websites that they were doing all the stuff on, because people would copy what they were doing and then end up competing with them. So they used to hide the domain because people will copy if you share too much. And then these guys like Smart Passive Income used to share income reports. So this is what showed me, okay, there's a lot of money in digital marketing. If I wanted to make serious money, I could, because the internet is everywhere. We have the same internet in South Africa as they do in America. So if Pat Flynn was earning $50,000 a month, then I could earn $50,000 a month. So this was way back in like 2012, 2013, 2014. So at the time, I didn't know that I too would reach the same level as Pat Flynn at that time. And then the third way I was learning how to become a digital marketer is I used to watch YouTube videos and then watch videos about how people were generating traffic to their websites. So I learned, okay, the different social media networks. So Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Google Plus at the time, LinkedIn, and then PDF sharing sites, YouTube. So literally I started doing all of this stuff and trying to learn how all of these platforms work in order to try and get free traffic to my website. And then the fourth thing that I learned is the use of tools, so that you're not creating content that you think people are searching for, but you're actually creating content that people are actually searching for. So I learned about the different tools one could use in digital marketing, such as Google Keyword Planner, which shows you keyword volumes and how competitive they are and how many people search for a keyword in each country. And then Ahrefs and SEMrush, where you could do competitor research to see how much traffic competitors were getting, what keywords they were ranking for, which pages were ranking. So you could analyze the pages and replicate their strategies. And then also ask, which showed you all the related questions that people also ask if they put a certain keyword. Like if someone is searching for a certain keyword, it showed you what people asked related to that keyword. So it showed you multiple keywords that you could target that are more long tail. And then there were other tools as well. I said also asked, Answer the Public. These tools are still available. They are limited if you're using the free plan, but you could get started for free. And then the final step was, okay, now I've done all this research. I've seen all these people doing all this cool stuff and making money online. How do I get started? Most of the stuff they were using was paid because most of them had jobs, so they could afford to pay for these services. I was a student at the time. I couldn't pay for anything. So I had to look for free alternatives to publish a website. So I started my first blog on blogger.com, free host, but I got a premium template so that my blog looked professional. And then I also asked my mom to lend me 100 rands so that I could buy a domain name. So even though my blog was hosted on a free platform, it had a professional looking template and it had a nice name. Instead of eugenemadonno.blogspot.com, it was just eugenemadonno.com. This is just an example. It was not Eugene Madonno. It was, at the time, it was zulumuscle.com, because I started a fitness blog, because at the time I was fitness crazy, and there was a lot of way to monetize fitness websites. So these are the 5 things that I did in order to become a digital marketer, even before I was working professionally. I then used my blog and all my social media experience in order to land internships, which ended up giving me a career in digital marketing.